Hello and welcome back to the Solution. Hope you are doing very well. If you are looking to understand the power of pattern matching in a Snowflake SQL using RLIKE function, you are in the right place. In this session, we will explore the syntax of RLIKE function and dive into some practical use cases with real-world datasets. So before going to start, I request you to please subscribe the channel and like this video if you find this video helpful to you. Now let's get started. So first, let's start by understanding the RLIKE syntax. The RLIKE function is used for regular expression pattern matching in Snowflake SQL. It has primary two syntax. First syntax is RLIKE, then subject means you can pass here column, then pattern, then you can also pass parameter. Second syntax you can apply here column, then function, you can also use not, then RLIKE function, then pattern matching. It is the alias of regular expression and regular expression underscore like function. So you can see here parameter, you can pass here parameter C. If you use this first syntax, C means case sensitive matching, I means case insensitive matching, M means multi-line mode, X means E means extract sub matches, S means wildcard character matches. So both form let you match the string against a pattern using regular expression. Now let's apply this to a practical example. So let us start by creating a table called employee with these structure ID, name, email and phone number. So control enter to execute table. Here is table created. Let's insert sample data into this table. Insert into employee. Here is the column name and value. So let's insert sample data for our demonstration. Here is 5 record inserted successfully. Now let's validate. You can see here table created and sample data inserted. Now let us use RLIKE function to analyze this table. Now let's see first demo. Find the employee whose name start with A. So you can see here the query select a star from employee. This is the table name where name column name is name. RLIKE function we use here RLIKE function. Then in single quote we use here caret, then A dot star. Caret means beginning of the string, dot star means any character, any matching character. Okay, so if I execute this statement, you can see here the employee whose name column start with A letter. Now let's move on to second demo. Find the employee with email ending in .com. So we can use here instead of single quote, we can also use here double dollar in a Snowflake. So we use here select a star from table, employee table which we create previously, and then where email, this is the column name, then we use here RLIKE function. Then here is the first example, double dollar, we use here double dollar instead of, we can also see here single quote example, we use here instead of single quote we use here double dollar. Then dot star means any matching character, and we use here escape character before dot because dot is also a wildcard. Then dot com and we enclose with double dollar. So if I execute this statement, you can see here we find employee whose email address ending with .com. Okay, here we necessary to use here escape character backslash because dot is also a wildcard character. Okay, instead of double dollar we can also use here single quote. This syntax and this syntax is very similar. So if I execute this statement, you can see here same example, and here is the, you can see here employee table. Here is the other email address .org and .net. You can see here we want to find only .com email address. Okay, so using this syntax we can find easily which email address is ending with .com. Now let's move on to third use case, validating phone number. So let us suppose we have a employee table and in this column, phone number column, some phone number is invalid. So let's validate using this pattern matching RLIKE function. So select a star from where phone number, use RLIKE function. Then we use here pattern backward slash D represent a digit, and then we again use here escape backward slash. So one backward slash for escape, and then this is the wildcard character, and this is the first syntax is actually, and this backward slash d represent the digit, and in within a curly bracket 3 represent the consecutive 3 digit, and here represent consecutive 4 digit, because we want to match here 4 digit character in middle, 3 digit in middle with starting with 3 digit. So you can see digit, then we want to match here 3 digit, then dash, again digit, and then we again use here curly bracket and then 3, so consecutive 3 digit and then consecutive 4 digit. So if I execute this statement, you can see here all valid mobile number or phone number. We can also use, instead of single quote, we use here dollar, then we do not need to use here double backward slash. So if I execute this statement, you can see same result. Okay, instead of using digit backward slash d, we can also use here in square bracket 0 to 9, means represent any digit between 0 to 9. Then we use here within a curly bracket, this is represent consecutive 3 digit, then dash 0 to 9, again we use here consecutive 3 digit within a curly bracket. So if I execute this statement, you can see same result. Okay, so all these 3 query validate the mobile number. Okay, now let's move to fourth use cases, matching the string containing digit. Let us suppose in any column we want to validate any this contain any digit or not. So we can use here select, we use here string, this is the random string, then we use here RLIKE function, and this represent digit dot star, means any character. Okay, and this is the wildcard character dot star. Okay, so it's, if I execute this contain any digit, here is the it's false because this string is not contain any digit. Okay, instead of single quote we can use here double quote, then we cannot use here double slash. Okay, this is the special syntax of Snowflake. Okay, here is the false, here is the true, this syntax true. So this is the fourth use cases. Now let's move on to another use cases, fifth use case, validating an email address. So we use here query select RLIKE function, then we use here regular expression. This is the, let us suppose this is the passing subject or string, we have a email address, and we use here this is regular expression. Double, we use here Snowflake syntax slash w plus, it's represent the word letter digit or underscore, backward slash w plus means you can see here we write here table, we will attach this document in description box. Here you can see here in a small w represent the word character letter digit or underscore, and here we also use here question mark 0 1 occurrence. So you can see here then word character, then it's ensure the at the rate presence in this email address at the rate, then after at the rate it must be 0 or 1 character in a small or capital. Then we use here this dot, this also ensure .com or .org at least 2 or 3 letter presence after .com, and we use here backward slash, this is the escape character because dot is also a wildcard character. Okay, so if I execute this statement, you can see this is true. Instead of using double dollar, if you use single quote, then we need to use here double backward slash. Okay, you can see here this is also true. If I remove this at the rate, then this is false. Okay, so put here at the rate. We will also put this query in description box, you can copy from there, do practice as we do here. So this is the third query. If you do not want to use here backward slash w plus, then we can also use here in a square bracket a to z in a small letter, a to z in capital letter, then plus, this represent the one or more character, then at the rate, it's ensure it's at the rate presents, then A to Z or capital A to Z plus here question mark represent one or more occurrence of this letter, then dot com, and this is the character presence, and it should be minimum 2 or 3. So if I execute this statement, you can see here true, and if you put here more than 3 character, let's suppose, then it's false. If I put here only one character, then it's so false. So it's if you I put here 2 character, then it's again true, because if you put here in curly bracket 2 or 3, it's represent it must be 2 or 3 consecutive character. Okay, so that's all about in this video. That's wrap on our exploration of RLIKE function in a Snowflake SQL. We have covered the practical example to help you to power of pattern matching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more video like this. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Thank you.